Turtle Rock, our first map. Down south, we have Team Happy, consisting of LawLiet here in the red, and Soin. And up top, we got Fortitude, the captain himself here, playing in the teal, alongside 120. Yesterday, that 2v2 team looked very, very strong. Just as yesterday, we have 120 here going for a fast fiend build, old school opening, which in 2v2 still is played, even if it is not viable in 1v1 anymore. And it's the Demon Hunter. I think this 2v2 might come down to how strong the Demon Hunter will be. How well he's going to be able to control the enemy side of heroes. Because the games we saw yesterday were just absolutely dominated by Nuke. Coil, Nova, Impale, Stormbolt, crazy good. Turtle Rock, though, the smallest map in the pool. This is normally where Undead has it pretty tough. Undead needs a long time. Triple hero, tier 3, upgrades, and so on. So I'm pretty surprised, honestly, that 120 didn't want to veto this map. Seems like this is the worst map in the entire pool for Undead, but fair enough. Farsi is showing up for the harass. And 120 too slow with the coil. Oh, that was a big mistake. He had like 2 seconds there to use the coil. That was very sloppy. Did you see that last hit as well? Yeah, I think the Farseer also got the small turtle. Or did he? How much? Maybe he didn't. Maybe he did not. I don't think he did. But getting the big turtle, man, that's a big deal. 120. A little bit sleepy here at the start of the game. And that makes creeping for the DK even more difficult on a map where creeping is tough already. Once a good number of fiends are out, like 4, that will change. Then you can creep really well. But of course that takes a good while.
A player's forces are under attack.
So he wants to keep his pressure on. Now Fortitude even coming over, helping out his ally. He knows 120 needs to get some space, needs to get some creeping in finally. And so far nobody has crept too much. Demon Hunter is also only level 1. Turtle Rock, as mentioned, pretty tough for good creeping. But look at that. This is a very cool creep right here.
Let's go 40.
Yo, Cody with the resub. Thank you. Yeah, LawLiet and Soin were trying to steal this turtle away from the enemy side. This would be very, very nice to grab indeed. But 40 and 120 were aware of it, wise to it, and they shall not allow it. These consumable items can make a big difference in the fights. Naga second, lots of archers. This could be a strong timing for LawLiet, possibly. But the Demon Hunter is looking pretty weak, man. Only level 1. He needs to get level 3 ASAP. Oh, and we have a Blood Mage second, by the way. Yesterday, we saw Mountain King play. And like I said, heavy nuke with that. But now it's a Blood Mage, and I think I like that. That means that the mana battle between Demon Hunter and Blood Mage might go to the Blood Mage in the end, if he can stick around and survive for long enough. Both shops, though, seem to be going to Team Happy. That's a big deal. Good experience here. A decent item. No longer the Rune of the Watcher, though, which used to be here in the past. Now with level 2, he has amazing items. But in 2v2, you probably need to put the damage on the ranged heroes, because the Demon Hunter is going to be getting attacked all the time if he's in the front line. No tier 3 here by Soin. Yesterday we saw a lot of tier 3 play also by Focus. It's LawLiet who's going tier 3. He's going tier 3 possibly to try to get to Mountain Giants. We got one lore only so far. Oh, this might be MGs plus marksmanship. That's pretty cool. 1-0 isn't really at its strongest point yet at all. Still waiting for statues, still waiting for tier 3. And this consumable is going to go to Team 40. So they got 3 out of 4 consumables here at the back of the turtle. They got double scroll of the beast, which is pretty good. In 2v2, I would say. 1v1, not so much, but 2v2, I think, yes, indeed. Going to keep it as well by some more items from the shop. Try to go for the red camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet's still waiting for his big tier 3 upgrades to kick in later on. Very passive game so far. Just creeping, no fighting. Item here, plus 12. Ooh, that's a good one for the Lich. Should really give those over. Okay, and he does. There we go. Lich at plus 17 before orb. Over here, Soin is creeping. The red, the medallion is very good for the TC. One of the best items you can find. And we do have the Crypt Lord third again. 1-0s. New addition in 2v2 along with 1v1 Unadmira, by the way. Crypt Lord we might see more of in the new patch. As Impale is probably going to get buffed. And Tomb of Returning on the Archmage, I like that. Blizzard will now be available. Here comes the Crypt Lord, finally bringing the orb. All the players here around 50 supply. Slight lead for Team 40. Lots of archers. Is there even a mountain giant? I don't know. No, the lore was just for dryads so far. Bloodbench level 3 is the big level up that Fortitude would love to have for the level 2 Siphon. It's far away from that currently. And like I said earlier, mana burns here have to make the difference. The mana burn play has to be outstanding. And I think it should be pretty easy to use it against the Crypt Lord. Almost instantly dies here, by the way. Blood Mage, way too far in. Doesn't have an invuln, by the way. TC Stomps could be absolutely insane. And the Crypt Lord goes down without any difficulty. This is not the proper engagement. The heroes for 1-0 way too far up front. Good defensive posturing by Team Happy. LawLiet and Soin here doing a good job. Next row of the beast is used. So much damage from the archers in the back. Cannot get touched. There's a bit of Blizzard, but not enough. And the Demon Hunter is working out wonderfully. Fog Lightning comes in. Next hero kill. The Blood Mage is also dead. And I think this game's over. Almost nothing is left here. Both have to TP out. Almost losing the Lich as well. And there was a lot of kills going their way. Supply-wise, however, Team 40 is actually ahead here, believe it or not. They didn't lose the heroes, but they lost more supply, I suppose. Waiting for both heroes to be revived. Yeah, the Blood Mage needs an invuln. The problem also is here for Team 40, they don't have any real frontline. They didn't make any breakers. I don't really agree with 40's choice of going rifles. Seems like it's 1-0 who should have the Fiend piercing damage army. think it would make much more sense for 40 to have the front line of breakers. But, well, that is not the case. Mage buying heal scrolls from the undead shop. 2 of them. All 4 players slowly getting back to 50 supply. Oh, and the mana burn is so good against Crypt Lord. Yeah, maybe against Demon Hunter, Crypt Lord wasn't the right call. Maybe Dark Ranger would have been better. Double Invis on Crypt Lord and Blood Mage. They're so far away from big level ups. Also, the Lich isn't level 3. AM isn't level 4. Seems like it's the levels that are lacking here. The Invis play is cool, though. Oh, TC is also Invis, and he is revealed, by the way. Impale to keep him at bay. That's going to be the only one. There's the mana burn instantly again. Oh, TC's taking a lot of damage here. Has the invuln though still. The Crypt Lord is going to be dying once more, I think. Yep. With the Chain Lightning. Maybe even Fog Lightning. With Blizzard in the back now, doing some decent damage, but there's always ensnares, always something to interrupt him. Mana out of mana. Lots of heroes here out of mana. Can they break through? If they get to the archers in the back line, those are going to be very squishy, accessible targets. It's a lot of archers though. It's so much damage raining in from afar. DK very hurt as well. One more Fog Lightning would be his end. Death Knight does fall. The next hero kill. Normally it's 40 and 120 who provide the hero kills, but this time around it's a different story. LawLiet and Soin here playing very well together. The mass archers, man, I like it a lot. Heroes provide the front line mostly. The Demon Hunter is a strong counter to almost everything on the other side. And that is the 1-0. LawLiet and Soin here for Team Happy. Take the first map. If they get one more, then they're going to get the first point for their team. The 2v2 is worth 1 point, and every 1v1 after is also going to be worth 1 point. And the teams are going to need 4 points today to win the clan war. The winner then moves on into the grand final tomorrow, where Team Lin is already waiting. We're getting ready for map number 2. This is going to be the choice of 40 and 120. I'm sure they're going to find a way here to make some adjustments. I think the Demon Hunter is really the thing that killed them here. Demon Hunter mana burn looking so good. Against Crypt Lord especially, also against the DK. Like I said, I think Crypt Lord isn't really the right hero you want to go for against a demon. Unless you can guarantee the Blood Mage gets level 3 and will be able to survive in the fights. But that's big ifs. Map number 2 will be Tidewater Glades. And this one is similar in some ways to Turtle Rock, in that the two bases are close to each other. It's easy to fight together and defend your ally. But it's...
Love to see the loved Remo.
Yo, co-pilot. Thank you very much for the resub. So let's go. Map number 2 in our 2v2. LawLiet and Soin taking the lead, seemingly countering well the enemy's strategy. Typewater Glades. Much bigger map. Way more creeps available. Maybe it's not way more creeps, but it is more creeps. It is more creep camps accessible on both sides. Also more space to maneuver. Keeper TC, what? Wait, mass hunts, mass berserkers? Is that what this is? Oh my god, it is double barracks. Oh damn! LawLiet Soin busting out the swag plays. I feel like if the undead army, though, gets strong enough with high enough hero levels, let's say, for example, let's say 1-0 gets to 4-4-3 hero levels, plus, you know, Fiend Destroy army. Isn't he just gonna annihilate everything? Like, hunts and berserkers go down so fast in the ultra late game against high level heroes. Alright, interesting though. This is a rarely seen strat these days. It's also a question mark how familiar 40 and 1-0 will be against this kind of a playstyle. It's going to hinge on a very high level TC, of course. It is scouted right away with the footman here. LawLiet is playing the sacrificial role. He is going for Keeper Harass, trying to annoy and slow down the opponent, and the TC will creep as hard as he possibly can. Level 3 TC is a must, level 4 TC perhaps even. And level 5 TC, of course, is where he gets really, really strong. And with TC solo, that is normally pretty accessible, especially if you can tech. But producing headhunters off of 2 barracks, very expensive. Hard to afford that tech.
Forces are under attack.
LawLiet now starting to go into hunts. I think he fed Soin a bit of money at the start to get the berserker production, headhunter production rolling quick. And now we see the tech as well. Ring of protection, very good for the TC. And the keeper is just looking for some stragglers here. Oh, like this peasant. That's an easy kill.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just trying to be as annoying as he possibly can. Doesn't want to fight against a bunch of militia though. Not without the help of some huntress. They're still creeping together here. 40 and 1-0. Got a bunch of rings, and rings are bad in this matchup. Well, maybe for the MK they can be good. Flute though, quite nice indeed. Oh, look at that! Rune braces for the TC. Oh my god, that's so good for him. Oh, dude, he's so tanky. Parry up is not the greatest for him because he's naturally high health already. But the other two are really, really good. Can he fully heal from the Moonwells here? Almost. Oh, this TC is going to be a giga tank. I would expect a quick tier 3 as well then, to get berserkers and to get even more bonus experience for the TC. On tier 2 the TC gets 15% bonus experience if he's a solo hero. And on tier 3 it's 30%. So level 5 and maybe even 6 TC should be absolutely feasible. Well, the giant strength, dude, look how tanky he is. Would also like to get some mana items, of course. And there we go, almost level 4 already. Very fast pace here. But also the DK leveling well. Archmage also level 3. It is the Keeper who is looking the most disappointing so far. One of mana stealing. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Mana is what the TC needs. Now the Keeper shows up. He's bringing the salves. Oh, that's really cool. So the TC has like no downtime. He was creeping this whole time. Gives the HP items to the keeper. That also kind of makes sense. And now they're going for the first push. Tier 3 was just started. And of course also the undead. Not yet on Tier 3. Not for a long while. Out in the open, if the army gets hit by the big stomp, they're gonna get absolutely annihilated. So 14-1-0 here, have to be cautious. Would love to see LawLiet go for an expansion here, maybe, behind this attack. You can almost afford it. And right now the entangle is still strong. Oh, the stomp! Hitting as well. 1-0 here again, a little bit asleep on the wheel. Not properly splitting against the TC. And again, what is he doing? 1-0 is just eating these stomps. This is really poor fiend kiting. And because of that, every single one died. That was... I'm sorry to say, but that was just very bad. These fiends were completely in the wrong position. Not properly microed. This game might just be over. Stormbolt on the TC. You can't even see it hurt him. Dude, with the Rune Bracer with all this HP, Stormbolt does almost nothing to him. He's gonna pull the TP here just to be on the safe side, though. DK. Oh, he's got no TP! DK goes down as well. Oh my lord. 1-0. And 40 getting completely destroyed here. TC now almost level 5. And if they were greedy, they could go for a tiny Great Hall on Tier 3. But that's probably not the right idea. Probably not the right idea. Would rather like to see just building up more army to 50 supply. Shadowhunter second could also be really good now. The TC has gotten to level 5. That's the most important path for him to get there quickly. After that, with the Shadowhunter, you can go for Hex, you can go for Heatwave. And indeed, there he is. Shadowhunter now joining. Keeper all of a sudden also quite well leveled. Almost level 4 on him. Of course, for him, that's not so impactful of a level compared to the TC, who's just been absolutely annihilating with these stomps. TC here at almost 1400 HP. There it is. 1400 HP TC with Rune Bracers with Ring. Dude, this guy is a giga tank. That looks like a game with a lot of fun. At least a fun game for the Koreans. For Team Fortitude, not so fun. Do you guys want to see the hero overlay? I think like this. I feel like this is not that valuable to have. But okay, if you guys want to have it. There it is. We do now have the tiny Great Hall as well. Expansion about to be ready. 1-0 still licking his wounds. 36 supply only, man. Yikers. They need like a giga item here from the red camp. Thank you, Theory DD, with €1 donation. Says Remo, I'm missing you so much. So much, I love you. I don't know why the text-to-speech didn't say that, but thank you.
Player's forces are under attack.
And with this many berserkers, of course, you can creep pretty fast. 2 upgrades already. Shadowhunter getting solo experience now. I'm trying to get that level 3. Peons sliding over. Ooh, and that is level 3. Oh my god, dude, that guy gives so much XP. Oh, Potion of Restoration for the Torrent Chieftain. Should be given to him. Oh my god, he's got... And a health stoke. This TC is just completely unkillable. Hey guys, this looks like a quick 2-0. And look at LawLiet. Look at LawLiet, cheeky bugger. With a Zeppelin drop with the Huntresses, keeping the opponents on their side of the map, distracting them, while Soin has now an expansion. Huge army, huge damage. I don't like that he sold the ring. He should have sold the parry up instead of the ring. And the TC is charging in. Giga Chad also dodging the Stormbolt with the Invuln. Tome of Retraining trying to go for Blizzard. But look at that TC, dude. Look at that TC. He's in deep. Doesn't have much mana, though. Potion of Restoration should be given over. Oh, and they got the mana burn, dude. What's it called? Fellstalker. And the TC all of a sudden, not so impactful anymore. Great tank still. Oh, Archmage also in trouble over here. Doesn't have a TP, by the way. Archmage needs to be super careful. TC has so many forms of healing. Potion of Restoration now as well. He's going to pop it. Yes, he is! That's 200 more mana. Going for the Lich. The Stomp is good enough. The Hex along with it. Prevented the coil there for a while. Lich survives. The DK, though, might not. The AM is dead already. Absolute domination by Team Happy. LawLiet Soin here looking amazing in the 2v2. Keeper is in danger here. Crazy. It's the MK who dies. So many hero kills again. Shadow Hunter all of a sudden level 4 already, and this is going to be a quick end to our 2v2. It's a 2-0 going Team Happy's way. Really, really solid performance here by Soin and LawLiet. Looking good. Looking very strong. And that is the first point.